guys, it's Kelly. Welcome back to the channel of chilled, relaxed plant content where we talk about the good, the bad, the thriving, and the dying plants in our collection, and we try to learn the best way to grow our plants so that they stop dying. If that sounds like something you're interested in, you want to participate, you just want to hang out, hit the subscribe button. Let's be plant friends. Okay, so today I'm going to go over with you my top uncommon Hoyas that are good for beginners. These are easy growing plants. They don't need any type of special care or anything like that, but they're also uncommon. I've never seen these plants in a store. Actually all of the plants I'm going to show you today I've had to import, so I've never seen them readily available. And yeah, so I'm just gonna get in and start showing you. So the first one I'm gonna show you, they're all like right here, so if I'm looking down, I'm looking at them, is the Hoya Griffithii. This is a very easy plant. As you can see, we have some new leaves. We got a new tendril coming in. Very easy. It's a nice trailing plant. It has nice long elongated leaves, a darker green, slight splashing. The new leaves come in a nice dark green, and they're just beautiful. You can see in person, I don't know if you can see on camera, but there's almost like a texture to the new leaves where you can feel the veins, and I think that is just a really cool characteristic of this plant. I do have to like rewrite the name tags on these guys, because when I do like pest treatment or pest prevention, I just go around and spray with alcohol water, and that kind of makes the ink in the permanent marker that I use run. But Hoya Griffithii. Okay, the next one I'm going to show you is my Hoya Diversifolia. I'll just turn the tag around so you can see. And this guy so far has been a vertical grower, and it kind of puts out a leaf and it hangs its leaf, which is also really cool. It's another deep green plant. You can see, hopefully you can see on camera, but in person you can see a dark main vein down the center. You don't really see any secondary veins, but just seeing that dark vein down the center is very cool, especially when it hangs down. It kind of just keeps it in that vertical component, and it's just a beautiful plant. Get some up close on some newer leaves coming in. And yeah, I'm excited to see this guy grow. I'm not sure if he's going to eventually trail, or maybe he's one that definitely needs a trellis. If any of you guys know, let me know in the comments below. Hoya Diversifolia. Okay, the next uncommon beginner friendly plant I'm going to show you is the Hoya Incrasada. I'm just going to again move this so you can see the name. And this is also, I'm not sure if this one's going to be a more of a bushy plant or a trailing plant, because originally this guy is looking like a little tree, right, this part, but it put out a second tendril and it's starting to come out here, and eventually it's going to have to start to hang, right? So I'm not sure, but this is more of a medium green plant. You can see the indentation of the parallel veins that are in this plant, and yeah, it's just a pretty plant. I really like the structure of this plant. I like how it's compact but gives you a little bit of a tease of starting to trail. And yeah, we have some new leaves growing in here, on the edges over here. Hopefully you can see all that. And yeah, I'm excited to see how this plant continues to grow, if it's going to continue to grow up or start trailing. Either way, it's a very easy, simple plant to have. I highly recommend for new plant people, or plant people who have their common Hoyas and are ready to venture into the uncommon Hoya world. Hoya Incrasada. Okay, so I'm not sure how uncommon this plant is all over the world, I guess, or the United States at least, but these are the Hoya Cronianas. I've never seen this plant in person, but I could see it being sold in person in stores soon, just because this is a prolific grower. It's a good trailing plant. It's beautiful. I feel like it's in not like I guess higher demand. I think a Hoya lover is going to see this and want it. I think it's easier than the Matilde and the Serpents to grow. So if you are looking for a smaller leafed Hoya and you want something a little more uncommon, this is it. I would start with this before going to the Matilde or the Serpents, because I have had no luck with those plants. So yeah, but they have these cute little leaves. I actually have just the plain Croniana on this side, and then this is the Eskimo part on this side. I put them together because, you know, it's fun. I think it looks cool. I like a fuller plant anyway. But you could see in person, I'm not sure on the camera, but there's almost like little indentations, like ribs, where the veins are, that give this plant a lot of texture. And it's just a beautiful plant. Very easy to take care of. Just water it and light it, and that's it. All right. So I have two more that I'm going to show you. So this is my Hoya Jennifer, and this is a veiny plant. If you want to venture into the world of veiny plants, this is it. Once established, this is a very easy grower, very prolific. It has the dark veins against the lighter green leaf. And yeah, it grows so far for me in like a little bush-like situation. I'm not sure if it's eventually going to trail or if this guy's going to need a trellis. Again, if any of you guys know, let me know. But Hoya Jennifer, definitely would recommend for a beginner or a newbie. All right, and the last one I'm going to show you is my Hoya Cardiophylla. I hope you can see the name. But this is also, for me, a vertical growing plant. I'm not sure, again, if this guy is going to trail or not. It's still, most of these plants still are kind of small, so we don't really know. But we have some new leaves right here. These guys come in, for my plant, this plant, all the leaves kind of look a little different, which is kind of cool and unique. But the majority of, this is actually the original leaf it came with, which is a nice heart-shaped leaf. It's a lighter green. You can see a slighter venation, but as you can see, all the other leaves kind of come out a little different and a little funky. And you know, I think that's actually really cool. So each leaf is pretty much different. So if you want a plant that you have no idea what it's going to look like, what the new leaves are going to harden off as, I would get the Hoya Cardiophylla. This is definitely one that is just interesting to look at and gives you surprises with each new leaf. All right, guys, so those are my top uncommon Hoyas for beginners. Again, these are Hoyas I've never seen in person at a store. If you guys have seen these plants in store, let me know in the comments below. Let me know where, because you know, I'm gonna have to go on vacation and stuff, you know. But yeah, so if there are other uncommon plants that I haven't mentioned that you think are really good for beginners, also drop those in the comments below and let everybody know what plants they can look out for and maybe where to buy them too. All right, guys, until next time, relax, plant, and peace out.